Our Computex 2018 coverage is brought to you by Seasonic and ASRock. Check them out in the links below. What's up guys, welcome back to another GGF video. We are at the G.Skill booth. It is Computex Day 2 and there's just a few things I want to cover here. First off, I want to cover G.Skill's brand new Trident Z Royale RGB Memory. Now this stuff is blinged out to the max. So you're all familiar with the original Trident Z RGB. It did have the diffuser on the top. Now this is taking it to the next level. It's got sort of a crystallized top on it. So it's not diffused by the plastic. It's kind of diffused by all these angles on this. I don't know whether it's glass or clear acrylic, but it does look really sweet. And then you've got the very, very shiny heat spreader. Now, I don't have any prices or speeds on this, but it's pretty much going to line up with the current Trident Z range. So you'll expect some pretty decent speed and tight timings as well. Apart from this stuff, there is also some low profile memory as well for some of those guys out there who do like their low profile memory. But most of you guys will stick to like the Trident Z and so on. Now moving over to this other system over here. I just wanted to cover this one. This one is a system running at 5,066 megahertz. Now this is the standard XMP speed. This isn't overclocked to something above XMP, but this is standard XMP running on a i7-8700K, so Z370 platform. Now that is just extreme to be able to get those sort of speeds straight off the bat. And then as you move down to the left over this side, they just sort of get a little bit slower. So we've got 4,600 megahertz to the left and then so on. But yeah, once again, over 5,000 megahertz for your memory is pretty cool. Alrighty guys, now lastly, I just want to cover the custom mods at the G.Skill booth. It's a little bit noisy here, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Now first off, we'll have a look at this build over here. This is done by AK Mod and KM Mod in the, I believe it's a Singularity Spectra case. It's gone with a PUBG theme. As you can see, it looks very sweet yellow theme with the, I believe that's black copper tubing. It was copper and it has been painted black. It's probably just going to be picking up all the reflections, but I'll throw in some B-roll over on this build. A very sweet looking build there. Now moving over onto this one here. This one looks insane. As you can see, it's got one of these LCD screen mods and the visual effect on there is just crazy. And the build itself is also very clean. You can see inside there, he's completely redesigned this chassis with the system in there. Now moving over to this one here, we've probably all seen this one, JP Modified. What can I say? As usual, very nice looking build, very clean. It's gone with sort of a red overall theme, and that's in the in-wind X frame there, so very nice. Now moving on to this one here, I wonder who this one could be. Of course, this is our GGF build. You may have seen the video on our channel. This here is just a scratch build, designed it all from scratch. We used some, I used some aluminium panels to sort of do the, get the shape, and then did the bend so it sort of stands up. And then yeah, just to show off the G.Skill RAM. The top of it is meant to replicate half the Trident Z memory module, and then there's the RGB strip down the side, which is to replicate the RGB memory. Now moving over to this one down here, this one's a sweet little build here. This is done by, I believe it is AI Mask. I probably pronounced that wrong, computer scientist down there. But this is a computer/jukebox. It's actually a functioning jukebox that actually works, and it's meant to be a sort of Ford Mustang theme. Very nice little MITX system there. And now moving on to the last build here. Now, whenever you see this kind of liquid, this is a 3M Novec 7100. We all know this is done by DeBauer. As you can see, his logo in there, and this is completely submerged, and that's pretty much what he does with most of his builds. It looks very sweet. It certainly draws in the crowds because it's something really that we haven't seen before. But yeah, very nice looking build, built there by DeBauer. Anyway, that's it from the G.Skill booth. Stay tuned for more Computex videos coming up.